Damien, I'm your fiancé. Why are you killing my family?
Little thing, if it weren't for your help, I wouldn't have found the evidence of Prime Minister Vance and Kaelin's treason. By imperial decree, I am purging the court of traitors. Today, your Vance family will be annihilated.
We've been framed.
Alara, don't you know? The ones who framed you know better than anyone how wronged you are. Let me tell you the truth. Damien always loved me. But he had to compromise and flatter you, and even get engaged to you. Now you and the Vance estate are useless. Just die. The first prince is about to ascend as crown prince, and I'm going to be the crown princess. Later, I'll even be the empress. Little thing. Let go. Go to hell.
Little thing, sweetie. What kind of nonsense did the author write? It's infuriating. My head hurts so much.
Miss Vance, you're awake. Are you feeling stressed about marrying the first prince?
I'm marrying the first prince? Have I time traveled into a novel and become that unlucky legitimate daughter? What day is it today?
It's July 2nd, in the 6th year of the current reign, in the Kingdom of Viridia.
The 2nd of July? Isn't today the day the Vance family is annihilated? No, I have to escape quickly. Hurry! The Vance estate is about to be ransacked. Let's go!
Stop.
Dad!
Alara, what are you doing?
Dad, there's no time to explain. We need to leave the Prime Minister's residence immediately. Something big is happening today. The Vance family will face a bloody calamity. Let's go!
Nonsense.
Believe me, I'm telling the truth.
Your Highness, what are you doing? By imperial decree, Prime Minister Vance colluded with Cygnus and plotted rebellion. Today, his estate will be ransacked and his entire family executed. This is a false accusation.
Your Highness, please spare the Vance family.
Ilara Vance, you have a stubborn father who refused to support me. What's happening today is entirely your own doing.
You are framing a loyal official.
Except for Seraphina Croft. No one else from the Vance family is to be spared.
Yes, Your Highness.
Seraphina, you betrayed the Vance estate.
I'm just doing what's right for the greater good.
You're so ungrateful.
Say whatever you want. You want to steal Damien from me? You're destined to fail. You can't beat me. I'm the chosen one of this world.
Stop.
Great. Kaelin is here to save the Vance family. It's all because the original owner was blind. She didn't choose such a great fourth prince, the god of war, but was instead misled by the first prince, which led to this disaster.
Brother, you're walking right into a trap.
Damien, you framed the Prime Minister and slaughtered the innocent. This is truly outrageous.
You forced my hand. This time, it was Father's imperial decree. The Vance family colluded with the enemy and committed treason. Death would be too good for them.
I just time traveled and I'm already dead. I can't accept this. What a terrible plot. No good deed goes unpunished, while villains live for 1,000 years. How can I be so unlucky? I only survived one episode. Again? I've been reborn again. This time, it's even earlier, 3 months before the Vance estate was destroyed. The original Alara Vance was just drugged. And her face was disfigured. I wonder if my medical system is still here. Beauty cream, syringe, scalpel. Great, my medical system is still here. In this life, I can still be the miracle doctor's daughter. Scalpel, syringe. Go back.
Miss Vance, your honey tea.
Here we go again. Still the same plot. No way.
Miss Vance, your honey tea.
Tell me, what did you make me drink?
Miss, your face was bitten by insects. It has nothing to do with me.
How dare you argue? Get out!
Alara, congratulations. The fourth prince finally came to break off the engagement.
This malicious, scheming bitch, she's really hard to deal with. She colluded with the first prince, and harmed my entire family. This time, I will never let their schemes succeed. I need to change my temper. Bear with it. Don't be impulsive. I'll bear it. Who said I was going to break off the engagement with His Highness?
Alara, haven't you always admired the first prince, and hated the fourth prince for being cold and unromantic? You even despised him for his injured arm.
Just looking at his face makes me angry. I really can't stand it anymore. Whatever. I'll get my satisfaction now. Who told you to spout nonsense, and sow discord between me and the fourth prince?
Alara, how dare you treat me like this? Just wait and see how I deal with you.
Your Highness. When I asked His Majesty to bestow my daughter's hand upon you, it was because I admired your exceptional prowess on the battlefield. I truly wished to form a bond with Your Highness. I just never expected my daughter's shortcomings would cause you so much embarrassment and disappointment. It's also my fault for failing to raise her properly, thus letting Your Highness down.
Prime Minister, there's no need to blame yourself. I am truly incompetent. Your daughter truly doesn't care for me, but even with the annulment, it won't affect my good relations with you, Prime Minister.
My rebirth happened so much earlier this time. According to the butterfly effect, everything I do will influence the novel's plot, unlocking new storylines. My experiences from the past 2 lives might not be useful in this one. No, I must be extra careful. Father. Your Highness.
Alara, why are you here?
Father, I heard the fourth prince was annulling the engagement, so I rushed here. I beg Your Highness not to annul it.
Alara, what is the meaning of this?
I was foolish before, and disrespectful to Your Highness. I realize my mistake now. I beg Your Highness not to annul the engagement.
Seraphina, what's wrong?
Today, the fourth prince came to break off the engagement. I thought Alara had been in love with the first prince for a long time, so I specifically went to tell her the good news. Who knew Alara was so temperamental and hit me?
What?
No, Father, the first prince and I have nothing to do with each other. Your Highness, don't listen to Seraphina's nonsense. Before, I was foolish, mistaking the first prince for a good man. Now I know that the fourth prince is truly accomplished, in both civil and military arts, a benevolent and great hero. I hope Your Highness will honor our engagement.
Alara ignored our engagement, and was deeply infatuated with the first prince, determined to break off our engagement. This mattered today. Could the first prince be plotting something? There's no affection between us. Miss Vance also has someone she loves. Let's just call off our engagement.
That's right. Elara has admired the first prince for a long time. If she keeps dragging her feet and refuses to break off the engagement with your highness, I'm afraid the Vance family will be gossiped about.
Alara, Serafina makes a good point.
No, father. Don't let her deceive you. She just wants to break us apart and harm both our families.
Uncle, your highness. Serafina is just a weak woman. What power do I have to harm you? I'm just afraid the Vance family will be criticized, and that your highness will be ridiculed.
You manipulative bitch. You're making me so mad. Shut up.
Uncle,
Alara, what are you doing?
Father, all of this is a scheme by Serafina and the first prince. They want to break off the engagement, to harm both our families.
I think it's your scheme with the first prince.
Kaylin, you are blind. Can't you see their schemes and plots?
Silent. How can you be so rude, addressing the fourth prince by his name? Apologize to his highness at once.
No need. Today. I will annul it.
This engagement cannot be annulled today.
You.
Don't you forget, our engagement was bestowed by the emperor. If you want to annul it, you need an imperial decree.
Fine. Then I will personally ask father to annul the engagement.
Your highness. This is bad. The emperor suddenly fell ill and fainted. The imperial physicians are overwhelmed. Please go to the palace quickly.
The engagement matter can be discussed another day. I must go to the palace to see father.
I know His Majesty's condition. I have a way to save him.
You.
I bet you didn't know that I, the legitimate daughter, am secretly a miracle doctor.
Alara, this is not the time for this. Stop this nonsense.
I'm not fooling around. Unless you don't care about His Majesty's condition, otherwise, there's no reason to refuse. Just take me to the palace. I'll explain the illness and the cure. The imperial physicians will be there. They can decide for themselves whether to use my cure.
That makes sense. Take her to the palace. Let's see what she's up to. If she can truly cure father, wouldn't that be even better? Then follow me.
His Majesty suffers from chest obstruction syndrome. This condition is mainly related to a congenital weakness of the heart, and is also closely linked to overexertion.
The ancient chest obstruction syndrome is heart disease. His Majesty likely has congenital arrhythmia, and constant overwork for state affairs has led to myocardial ischemia and blocked heart vessels.
Imperial physicians, is there any way to save His Majesty? His Majesty looks like he's in great pain. For this disease, we can only administer some pain-relieving medication, but it only treats the symptoms, not the root cause. It can provide some relief. However, it seems His Majesty's condition has worsened this time. Acute chest obstruction is very dangerous.
Your Majesty, this is a precursor to acute myocardial infarction, caused by coronary atherosclerosis, leading to myocardial ischemia and necrosis. We must quickly clear the coronary arteries. Otherwise, it will recur and be difficult to treat.
Who are you?
What nonsense are you speaking?
I am Prime Minister Vance's legitimate daughter, the fourth prince's fiancée. Are you questioning my identity?
Elara. Are you sure what you say is true? Are you really confident you can cure my father?
Of course. Although this stubborn illness is tricky, it's something I know how to handle.
Seeing her so confident, I can't tell if she's for real. Should I believe her?
Your Highness, absolutely not. I've heard that the Vance family's legitimate daughter is ignorant and incompetent, and has always had a bad reputation. How could she possibly treat him? It would be a miracle if she didn't kill him. His Majesty's body is sacred. How can we let her treat him?
So my reputation is that bad? Even Eunuch Corbin knows about it. That's all just a distorted rumor. Don't take it seriously. The first prince has arrived.
Father, how is he?
The first prince is here.
I heard that you were ill, father, and was frantic with worry. However, I happened to meet a master alchemist from the Mystic Peaks, and paid a hefty sum for a 9-cycle golden elixir. If father takes this elixir, it will surely be an instant cure.
An elixir refined by a master alchemist from the Mystic Peaks. Truly extraordinary. Judging by its appearance, it's genuine.
This elixir is a lead mercury compound. It's poisonous. I wonder what the first prince's intentions are.
Elara, why are you here in the palace?
I came to the palace with my fiancé, the fourth prince, to diagnose His Majesty's illness.
You're treating His Majesty?
Of course.
What kind of joke are you playing, young lady? How could she treat an illness? Since the first prince has obtained the Master Alchemist's elixir, quickly give it to His Majesty, so he can be spared the pain in his chest.
No. This elixir is a lead mercury compound. It's poisonous. It's harmful to the liver and kidneys. Moreover, it offers no help for heart or chest pain. It must not be taken.
This was refined by a master alchemist. How could it be poisonous?
His Majesty is unwell, and his condition is worsening. He needs to take the elixir now.
I told you. Why don't you believe me? Once this elixir is taken, it will intensify the severe chest pain and cause an acute myocardial infarction. You can try it if you wish. If anything happens to His Majesty, you will all be held responsible for administering the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. Young lady, if you keep talking nonsense, I'll have you thrown out of the palace. If you continue to spout nonsense, Miss Vance, I will have you thrown out of the palace.
Eunuch Corbin, let Elara finish. Let's see if she truly has a way to cure father.
Of course. This is my unique prescription, the heart-saving pills I developed. They can alleviate His Majesty's condition, combined with my acupuncture treatment and cardiac catheterization device. His Majesty will make a full recovery and won't have a relapse.
These pills really work.
Yes, they can save him. Just trust me, and let me give this to His Majesty at once.
I don't believe you. I think the first prince's golden elixir is the effective one. Exactly. After all, it was refined by a master alchemist from the Mystic Peaks. It's surely more effective than some pills from a young girl. Your Majesty, what's wrong?
I told you long ago the golden elixir was problematic, but you wouldn't believe me. Everyone move aside. If you don't let me treat him, His Majesty's life will really be in danger.
Move. Please, let her try.
What exactly does Elara mean by this? Is she trying to help me by finishing off that old fool? If that's truly the case, then it's a good opportunity. Once the Emperor dies, the blame will fall on Elara. She's the Vance family's legitimate daughter, the fourth prince's fiancée. The Vance family and the fourth prince will all go down with her.
If we could perform coronary artery bypass grafting, the treatment would be more effective. But surgery isn't possible right now. We can only rely on basic methods and medication for slow treatment.
Your Majesty, you're awake.
Where am I?
Your Majesty, your chest obstruction syndrome has recurred. You fainted in the Imperial study. You scared me to death.
Father, how are you feeling now?
My chest feels much better. It's more effective than any medicine I've taken before. Today, which Imperial physician treated me?
It was Miss Vance.
I am the daughter of Prime Minister Vance. My name is Elara Vance. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Daughter of Prime Minister Vance.
Indeed.
You're also skilled in medicine? And saved my life?
It's all due to Your Majesty's immense good fortune. Elara merely happened to be here. Oh, right. Your Majesty, these are heart-saving pills. If you ever feel discomfort in your heart, you can take them. They can relieve pain and also alleviate your condition.
All right. Elara, you saved my life. What reward do you wish for?
This time, I time-traveled 3 months early, unlocking a new storyline. I saved His Majesty. And that gives me a new connection. I must make good use of this connection. Your Majesty, I don't want a reward. I only ask that Your Majesty not allow the fourth prince to break off our engagement.
Oh. I personally bestowed the marriage between you and the fourth prince. Who dares to break off the engagement? Kaelin, what have you done?
Father, I was just afraid Miss Vance didn't like me. So I tested her a little. I never truly intended to break off the engagement. I cherish Miss Vance too much to ever do that.
After 2 days of using the beauty cream, my complexion is even better than before. Now I can go out and meet my sweetheart. Lana, go call someone.
Hey, this is the Prince's Manor. No unauthorized entry.
I am His Highness's fiancée, the future mistress of this manor. If you keep me out, His Highness might punish you.
Miss Vance. His Highness is not in the manor.
It's fine. If His Highness isn't here, I'll just wait for him.
Quick, call Dr. Liu. Ethan has fallen ill.
Miss Vance, please wait here. Don't wander around. I'll go get Dr. Liu.
Where's the patient? Can you take me to see them? I'm a doctor.
Alara Vance, what are you pretending to be? Everyone knows you're difficult and ill-tempered. You're just a good-for-nothing. And you talk about healing people? It's a miracle if you don't harm anyone. Miss Vance, please wait here. I still need to take care of Ethan. Oh.
Ethan.
Miss Vance, please leave. Don't harm my Ethan. He's my only son. Young lady, don't be reckless.
The patient's condition is very serious right now. He needs treatment immediately. We can't delay any longer.
Everyone in the capital knows what kind of person you are, Miss Vance. You're naturally harsh, your medical skills are poor, and you like to prescribe medicine recklessly. Miss Vance, please leave. Have mercy on my son. He's my only child. Oh, dear. You're finally here. Dr. Liu, please save my son. Ethan has fallen unconscious again. Oh, no.
All of you, wait outside. Don't disturb my diagnosis.
How is my Ethan?
I've done my best. Ethan, he's not going to make it. Even if a god came down, they couldn't save him now.
That's impossible. I just checked his pulse. The patient can still be saved.
Miss Vance, are you questioning my judgment? Ethan has an appendiceal lesion. His fever won't break. It's beyond cure. How dare you question my medical skills?
It's just appendicitis. Quack, move aside. Quack, move.
Alara.
Surgical kit.
Alara, please leave Ethan alone. Alara.
Stop making noise. You're disturbing my surgery. It's done.
What's going on?
Your Highness, you're back. My child is gravely ill. Alara is stopping us from saving him. She's still harming him inside. This is outrageous.
How vicious, to cut open someone's insides. Ethan is definitely dead. If it weren't for Alara, he might have lived a few more days. Alara, you were Ethan's murderer.
Oh, Ethan. You've suffered so much. This wicked woman killed you, and now you can't even rest in one piece. Go haunt her now.
Ethan isn't dead. In half an hour, he'll wake up.
Absurd. Alara harmed Ethan. Yet she can still say such things, to shirk responsibility. What a venomous woman.
Ilara, I never thought you'd be so vicious. How dare you harm someone in my manner? You'll pay for Ethan's life with your own.
Your Highness. Your Highness. You watched Ethan grow up. He was always by your side. And now, this Alara has killed him. Please, seek justice for me.
Ethan could have lasted a few more days with medicine. And perhaps even survived. But Alara cut him open. And tragically, he's gone forever.
Ilara, what a cruel heart you have. For a woman as venomous as you, to even exist in this world, is a curse on everyone else.
Kaylin, you're being unreasonable. I'm treating a patient, and I've already cured him. He'll wake up in half an hour. Fully recovered.
That's complete nonsense. Do you think I'm blind?
You're not blind. You can see the results in half an hour. If he doesn't wake up, you don't need to kill me. I'll kill myself.
Could she really be treating Ethan? But a treatment that involves digging out organs is too unbelievable.
Kaylin, don't forget, who cured His Majesty just 2 days ago. You've seen my medical skills.
Fine. Then we'll wait half an hour.
Even I couldn't cure him. What makes you so confident you can cure Ethan? In my opinion, you're an accomplice to murder.
Give me back my son.
No good deed goes unpunished, huh? Well, you'll soon realize how much you've wronged me.
Ilara, if Ethan doesn't wake up, I don't care if you're Prime Minister Vance's daughter, or my fiancée. I will hold you accountable.
Ethan's awake. Ethan's awake.
Ethan, how do you feel?
My stomach feels much better. It doesn't hurt as much.
Now, you know I wasn't lying, right? I cured him.
Rumor has it Ilara is ignorant and incompetent, and hasn't inherited her family's medical skills. It seems it was all false. But why would she pretend?
Without even trying to understand, you treated me that way. And you even choked me. I'm so disappointed in you.
I'm sorry. I was reckless.
Amazing. Ethan's illness has indeed improved.
Oh, Ethan.
Martha, this is an anti-inflammatory drug. Taking it will help reduce the fever quickly.
Thank you, Miss Vance, for saving my life.
Don't talk, rest well. Take your medicine on time, you'll get better soon.
Yes, Miss Vance.
Please get up. Please get up. A doctor should care for patients like a parent. I understand. Oh, right. This is a 3-day supply of pills. Take one 3 times a day, with water. After 3 days, I'll come back to change his dressing.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood you just now.
Since you're so sincere in your apology, I'll forgive you, but I'll be watching your actions. Enough. Think about it carefully. It's getting late. I'm going back now. Lana.
Let's go.
The original plot says Serafino would fake a fall today, to sow discord between Prime Minister Vance and his daughter. This time, I absolutely won't make the same mistake twice.
Alara. Oh no.
Miss,
Why did you push me? Do you resent me for being the eldest daughter of the Vance estate?
Miss, you're hurt.
What's going on?
Uncle.
Father. Serafina said I'm not fit to be the eldest daughter of the Vance family, and she pushed me. I hope Father will uphold justice for me.
Serafina, why did you push your cousin? And talking nonsense. Go to the meditation room and copy 300 pages of our sacred texts.
How did she steal my lines? Uncle, I didn't push her. Alara fell by herself.
Serafina, you're becoming more and more unreasonable. You're lying with a straight face. I saw you push her to the ground with my own eyes. Am I wronging you?
Father. My foot is just a superficial wound. It's nothing serious. So please, don't punish Serafina by making her copy scriptures. She's never copied them before. I'm afraid she wouldn't know how. I'll use their own tricks against them, leaving them nowhere to go.
Copying scriptures can cultivate one's character. Understand with your heart and reflect deeply.
Yes, Uncle. I'll go copy the scriptures now.
You, an outsider, want to take over someone else's place? And try to steal my dad's trust from me? Thank you, Father, for upholding justice for me. From now on, I will study proper conduct, watch my words and actions, correct my past mistakes, and be a good daughter to you.
Good. Alara has become sensible.
The first prince and the fourth prince have arrived.
Your Highnesses. What brings you here today, Your Highnesses?
Prime Minister, forgive my intrusion. I have come personally today to deliver invitations to the two young ladies of the Vance estate.
Invitations for what?
Tomorrow, I will host a banquet at the Moonwatch Pavilion. I've specially invited talented young men and esteemed young ladies from various noble families in the capital to gather for a salon of poetry and music to invigorate the cultural atmosphere of our capital. The two young ladies of the Vance estate are blessed with both beauty and talent. You must come and grace us with your presence.
Everyone in the capital says that the Prime Minister's eldest daughter dislikes poetry and literature. Brother, are you trying to make things difficult for my fiancée?
That scumbag, the first prince. In the novel, he used poetry gatherings to deliberately flirt in public with the original heroine, ruin her reputation, and force her to break off her engagement with the fourth prince. No way. I must go and deal with him. Your Highness, there's no need to worry. It's true I dislike poetry. That's just scholars making a fuss about nothing, but it's not that I can't do it. When the time comes, I'd like your Highness to accompany me. You'll see how my talent overflows as I outshine everyone and silence the gossiping tongues.
Alara, just accompany the fourth prince and enjoy the show. Don't be reckless.
Understood, Father.
Alara used to be known as nothing more than a pretty face. Now she's acting so boldly, even showing favor to me in front of Damien. Could there be a plot between them? I'll have to find out. Though I am but a warrior. Not as refined as my elder brother. Since Miss Vance is going, I shall join the fun as well.
A scholars' gathering. What can a mere warrior like you do? You'll only humiliate yourself. How rare for Kalen to have such an interest. With him at the poetry gathering, it will certainly be refreshingly original.
Prime Minister Vance, I've prepared a simple banquet at my manor today. I specifically invited Miss Vance to come to express my gratitude. Miss Vance and I are already engaged. Please, Prime Minister Vance, have no concerns.
Good.
Since the fourth prince has extended such a gracious invitation.
Kalen, even though you're engaged to Miss Vance, but to go to her manor looking like this is hardly proper.
The fourth prince is honorable, and the emperor himself decreed our marriage. It's perfectly reasonable for me to visit. I'm willing to go.
Miss Vance, please step into the guest carriage.
The prince is so magnificent. I want to ride in his carriage.
Ilara. Soon enough, I'll have you throwing yourself into my arms.
This stone-faced guy. He's actually quite handsome. But the book said Kaelin would be ambushed on the street today, gravely wounded. It was Damien who arranged it. If I save him today, I'll earn his trust.
Why is she looking at me like that?
Fourth Prince, you're actually quite handsome. Just a bit cold. Perhaps if you smiled more often, you'd be even more appealing.
Appealing. That's usually said about women.
If you wore women's clothes, you might be even prettier than a woman.
I am the dignified god of war of Iridia, not some mere woman. Please, miss, show some respect.
Male chauvinist.
There are assassins here, don't go out.
This is Damien's trap. I have to save him, or he might get hurt.
Alara, I'm here to save you.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
You're injured.
I'm fine. Get in the carriage, quickly. Who told you to get down?
If you don't treat it in time, your hand will be ruined. Trust me, I'll treat you. Your hand will be fine.
I can handle it myself.
The first prince.
Oh, my apologies. I accidentally injured the first prince. You should quickly take him back, before he gets hurt again.
Why did you intervene just now, to save your first prince?
It's all his fault. He's cunning and deceitful. How could I let him succeed?
Then how did you know? He'd send people to kill me.
The moment he was hit with my knockout drug, the men in black retreated. They were afraid of accidentally harming their master. Doesn't that prove it?
He's quite good at disguising himself. Interesting. Is she really cutting ties with the first prince? Get in the carriage. Let's go back to the manor.
The fever's gone. That means the inflammation has subsided. Take some medicine, and you'll recover in a couple of weeks.
Oh, thank you, Alara, for changing Ethan's dressing.
Please get up.
He's almost recovered. Alara, your medical skills are truly superb. You saved Ethan's life.
You flatter me. If the fourth prince would also let me treat him, perhaps his old illness would have been cured by me long ago.
Really?
Of course it's true. It just depends on whether you believe me.
Your Highness, wake up.
Kaelin!
Your Highness.
Kaelin!
Alara, how are His Highness's injuries?
The poison has spread. He needs surgery immediately.
I'll go get a physician. Wait.
If physicians were useful, his poison would have been cured long ago. Why wait until now? Martha, go get some hot water. I'm going to perform the surgery myself.
All right, but...
He's my fiancé. Do you think I'd harm him? Don't delay me from saving His Highness. I'm going to perform surgery now. All of you wait outside. Don't come in unless I call for you.
But...
Get out.
You have to trust Alara.
My medical kit. He's quite handsome, looking at him like this. He even looks gentle in his sleep. His chest muscles are quite big, must feel good to touch.
You've seen me naked.
If I don't see you naked, how can I treat you? I've already performed bloodletting detoxification and stitched up your wounds from today. You should really thank me for saving your life.
You saved me.
Of course, who else could it be but me? Your hand still needs good care. I'll regularly stimulate your meridians.
Why did she save me? Did she really break with Damien?
In 3 months, Damien will ransack the Vance estate and kill both of us. I must quickly gain your trust to face Damien's oppression together. This is an excellent medicine to nourish your body. 3 times a day, 1 pill each time. The day after tomorrow, you can accompany me to the poetry salon.
No. I need to heal.
If you don't want to go, then don't. I'll go by myself. Even if it's a lion's den, I alone am enough. I'm leaving.
The event Damien organized today, I believe, is very meaningful. All you talented scholars and beautiful ladies should take this opportunity to showcase yourselves.
Mother, you flatter me. It was my duty.
In the original plot, Alara Vance was humiliated at this poetry gathering. Damien feigned affection, making Alara completely devoted to him. This time, just watch how I'll put you all in your place.
Forgive me for being late. Please, Mother, do not blame me.
Kaylin, that you would come to such an event, I must say, I'm quite surprised. You're all young people. It's good to join in the fun. But they're all about a salon of poetry and music. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Mother, I came today to thank Alara.
Good. Since you're already engaged, you should get to know each other better. Then you should sit with Alara. Aunt. Let Kaylin sit here instead. I happen to have something to ask him.
Isabel, if you have something to ask, do it tomorrow. Today, I've already promised my fiancée, Alara.
Kaylin, why are you here? Don't you trust me?
I've heard Miss Vance is talented and well-versed in poetry. Today, I would like to challenge Miss Vance to a poetry contest. Miss Reed doesn't know that when people say Miss Vance is talented, they're referring to Seraphina Croft. As for the legitimate daughter of the Vance family, Miss Vance has a different reputation.
This young lady is joking. My cousin is indeed talented and well-versed in poetry.
It's just that, Seraphina, you make it sound like I can't write poetry. It's just poetry, isn't it? Miss Reed, please give me a topic.
Normally, I've never heard of the Vance family's legitimate daughter being skilled in poetry. Today, Miss Vance is going to make a fool of herself.
Since my cousin wants to compete, then Miss Reed, I'll set the topic. Listen closely.
Wait a moment. Miss Vance, poetry is about elegance, not a sword fight. Do you really have to compete like this?
Jerk. Trying to save me? Thinking I'm still that same helpless girl who knew nothing. Then I'll show you what true talent is. Damien, do you think I can't beat Miss Reed?
Miss Vance, you're too modest. You're blessed with both beauty and talent, so writing poetry is naturally no challenge for you. It's just that this vulgar competition, I'm afraid it might spoil your refined taste.
Oh.
How do you know I don't enjoy writing poetry? If you are not me? Miss Reed, please give us the topic.
She doesn't appreciate the first prince's kindness, and she's rushing to make a fool of herself. Then I'll just watch you embarrass yourself to death.
The first prince certainly knows how to flatter. Too bad Alara would rather make a fool of herself than be close to him. How amusing.
That's strange. I heard Alara had a crush on the first prince, and he was quite fond of her too, but it seems today that rumor was false.
Alara, that pretty face, is definitely going to make a fool of herself now. It's a shame the first prince even tried to help her out, but she actually refused. She's really asking for trouble. Hey, you two, keep your voices down. Be careful not to anger the fourth prince. But Alara is as beautiful as a flower, so what does it matter if she can write poetry or not?
Everyone, please be quiet. The poetry competition between Miss Reed and Miss Vance will now officially begin. The topic will be Ode to Spring.
Spring arrives in the south, with warm rain and gentle breezes. Overnight, pear blossoms bloom on countless trees. Yellow orioles dance, their songs echoing through the green. Purple swallows fly in pairs, playfully chasing. Isabel has a quick and sharp mind. She truly is the capital's most talented woman.
What a talented woman. So talented.
You're just a pretty face. I'll soon expose your vulgarity.
And ignorance.
And make Kaylin dislike you. Alara, it's your turn.
Isabel, only one poem?
Alara, do you think writing poetry is child's play? Is it that easy?
Alara, writing poetry is a refined art. If you can't do it, just admit defeat to Isabel. It's not shameful. That way, everyone will think you know your place.
Isn't it just about praising spring? Let me recite a few for you.
She says she'll recite a few. She really doesn't know her place. I'd like to see what kind of trick she pulls.
Spring arrives in the south, with thick misty rain. Fragrant jade hues intoxicate the poet. 1,000 charms are hard to sing of together, but I love the peach blossoms, fiery red.
Alara never writes poetry. Today, she must have memorized some poems to pretend to be refined. If I give you a topic and you can write a poem, then you truly have real talent and knowledge.
All right. If I can write it, then don't call me cousin anymore.
Alara, please compose a poem about the riverside scenery.
Isabel, if you're not convinced, please continue listening. Outside the bamboo, a few peach branches bloom. Ducks are the first to know the spring river's warmth. Mugwort covers the ground, and reed shoots are short. It is precisely the time when pufferfish are about to ascend. Small rain on the imperial street, soft as butter. Grass appears green from afar, but vanishes up close. The best part of spring is this moment, far surpassing the misty willows filling the capital. How about that? How were my 2 poems?
Good. Such beautiful poems, all verses I've never heard before. Alara, you truly live up to your title as the Prime Minister's daughter. You're not only exceptionally beautiful, but also filled with poetic talent.
Ilara from the Vance estate, truly a talented and elegant woman. Mother, let's give today's fan to Ilara. I believe Ilara is the one with a truly quick and sharp mind, who speaks like a poet.
This fan should indeed be given to Alara.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I usually enjoy medicine. Oh, by the way, this is my latest creation, a pure plant-based beauty cream. It's for Your Majesty.
This beauty cream looks really good. Alara, you're so thoughtful.
Alara just recited 4 poems in one breath. She must be thirsty. Have a cup of tea to quench your thirst.
The villain finally made her move. In the book, Serafina drugged the original protagonist, who was then molested. The first prince would then heroically save the beauty, showing his compassion. Humph. Let's see how I punish you. Anyway, I have an antidote pill. I'll turn the tables on them. And play along. Please excuse me for a moment.
As expected, a beauty is waiting for me. Here I come, my beauty. Come on, pretty lady, let's have some fun. Who's so despicable? This is scandalous.
Damn it, let's go see. I must severely punish this despicable person. Ilara, wake up. Ilara.
Are you looking for me, Your Highness? What? What happened here?
Ilara, don't come any closer. This woman was molested by a villain. This place is defiled.
So it really is Seraphina who was molested, but thankfully, nothing irreversible happened. This villain should be properly interrogated. How dare he molest a noble lady here?
Speak. Who gave you the guts to harm people here? Your Majesty. Such a villain.
What's there to interrogate? Just kill him and be done with it. Regarding today's incident, I ask that you all refrain from spreading rumors once you leave. After all, she is a guest of the Prime Minister's family. All right, I'll take Seraphina to see a doctor now.
Your Highness has such great composure. A woman's reputation is of utmost importance. We certainly won't spread rumors.
Why are you looking at me? I won't say anything either.
Ilara, the beauty cream you made is truly wonderful. Your skin is so smooth after using it.
A touch of hibiscus on the face, fairer than palace snow. Come, you should apply some too.
No, thank you.
You have to take care of your skin every single night before you go to sleep.
Oh, such a precious thing. I shouldn't waste it.
What's this about wasting? From now on, if I have a share, you'll have one too.
Ilara, you're too kind to me. Madam, sent me to greet Miss Vance. Is Seraphina's injury related to Miss Vance? Red Peach, Miss Vance is your master. How dare you speak to her like that? You worthless wench. I'll make you.
You worthless dog. How dare you question me, Miss Vance? It seems I've been too gentle with you. The whip. You dare hit Lana? You dare hit her?
Lana, stay out of this. Madam will deal with you for this. Get lost. Ilara, you hit Red Peach like that. She's definitely going to tell Madam. She's Madam's personal maid, from her family. Madam will come to back her up. Break down the door.
Who dares?
Ilara Vance. Your audacity grows by the day. Not only did you secretly harm your distant cousin, but you also hit my servant. Are you trying to turn the world upside down?
She reaped what she sowed. As for Red Peach, she showed no respect for her master, so she deserved to be hit.
Little thing.
I am Miss Vance, the eldest daughter of this estate. Other than my father, no one can lay a hand on me.
You show no respect for your elders. Do you still consider me your stepmother?
The original character in the book feared Madam. But I don't. Ever since I was little, you've either hit me or cursed me. A stepmother like you. I'll just pretend I don't have one.
Is that how you speak to your stepmother? Guards, seize her. Administer family punishment.
Ilara Vance, I won't hit you myself. But I can find someone to deal with you.
This medicine is colorless and odorless, but it causes unbearable itching. Father won't be able to tell. Go ahead and complain. It'll be useless anyway. You might as well go back and wash it off now.
Just you wait, sweetie. Let's go.
Martha, why did you pull me out here?
Do you hope Alara and His Highness end up together?
Of course I do.
Then His Highness and Alara should spend some time alone.
But let's go.
Let's go prepare the medicinal bath for His Highness. Lana, let's go together.
Martha is really so thoughtful. I was just wondering how to butter up this big block of ice. They say it's easy for a woman to win a man's heart. If I keep touching him, will this big block of ice be a piece of cake for me?
Your Highness, Miss Vance. The medicinal bath, it's ready.
The medicinal bath is ready, is it? Your Highness, why don't we go take a medicinal bath? Acupuncture works best during a medicinal bath. Don't you agree? How are the effects of the medicinal bath?
Good. It really works. My meridians are already cleared. The toxins in my arm have also faded completely.
I told you already, my medicinal bath is very effective, but you didn't believe me. Do you believe me now?
Then, do you want to take one too?
No way. I'm not taking one.
I'm going back.
Miss, this is bad. I just saw Lady Vance and Seraphina heading towards our courtyard.
I was afraid they wouldn't come.
This little thing, I haven't seen her in days, but she's become even more charming. No wonder Damien knows she's already been betrothed.
He still hasn't given up. But this little thing
Hasn't been very obedient lately. If I want her to obey and go see Damien, I'll have to put in some effort. Alara, I had the chef make your favorite mung bean cakes. I was a bit harsh on you in the past. After today, we'll be a loving mother and daughter, letting bygones be bygones. Come, have some of this mung bean cake.
Alara, look, Pimp, has sincerely expressed herself to you. She also admitted her shortcomings to Uncle. Please, Alara, reconcile with Aunt. I was also in the wrong. Please, Alara, for the sake of our bond as cousins, forgive me. That way, Uncle won't have to worry about us anymore.
These two. I just glanced at them, and they panicked. Thank you, stepmother, for the pastries you made for me, the legitimate eldest daughter. It's just that stepmother seems to have forgotten you're not my mother. You're merely a concubine in this estate. Don't call yourself my mother again. If there's nothing else, don't disturb me while I'm developing my ointment.
Alara, I heard Cloud Rest Inn has a new menu. I was thinking of taking you and Seraphina to try it.
The secret owner of Cloudriston is the first prince. It seems this good person is plotting against me again today. It's just that this plot isn't in the book. But that won't stop me from dealing with this scumbag. Besides, the fourth prince hasn't been to the manor these past few days. Could it be that I still haven't made things clear between us? Never mind. He's also a regular at Cloudriston. At the end of the book, he's ultimately killed at Cloudriston. I'll go and accidentally meet him. Stepmother, you're too kind. Well then, let's go. I was careless. These shameless people. They used a street vendor to trick me. They poisoned the candied fruit skewers. Seraphina, Lady Vance. When I get back, I'll skin you alive. Antidote. Antidote.
Lara. Where do you think you're going? The first prince. The first prince.
Ilara, Ilara. I will have you.
Kaylin. You're really here. Kaylin.
Ilara.
I've been drugged. Help me. If I had known this, I would have just taken the antidote. 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 Kaylin. Just give in to me. You are my antidote.
Are you awake?
Kaylin.
Kaylin. What are you two doing? Ilara, what happened to you?
Brother, please keep your distance. My fiancée is a bit mischievous. She accidentally fell into the water vat.
Lara, I've been looking everywhere for you. And you're here, secretly meeting with Kaylin. Even though you're engaged, you're not married yet. How could you be so reckless?
My fiancée and I, we are exactly this reckless. What can Miss Croft do about it? Miss Croft, you and Damien have no connection, yet you freely enter and exit here. Whose behavior is truly reckless? Miss Croft, you should know better.
I can't let their situation get out. If it gets out, it will only lead to them marrying quickly. Then I'll have even less of a chance. Kaylin, don't misunderstand. I just ran into Miss Croft outside just now. She said she was looking for Ilara, so I followed her here. Ilara, it's not good for you to be so wet. Kaylin, you should quickly send her home. That would be safer. Otherwise, Ilara might catch a cold. Miss Croft, after today's events, don't spread any rumors.
Yes. Damien is absolutely right. Kaylin, please send Lara back. Like this, she might catch a cold.
My affairs are none of your business.
Today's incident at Cloudrest Inn was truly absurd. Not only did we fail to get Ilara, but we also solidified their relationship.
I apologize, Your Highness. It was all my aunt's fault. I fell for that little thing's trick.
You're incapable of success, only good at messing things up. It seems, winning over the Prime Minister's residence, through Ilara, won't be so easy anymore.
If Minister Thorne supports you, it might increase your chances of winning.
Minister Thorne, he's just a neutral party. I sent people to deliver gifts several times, but it was unsuccessful.
I heard that. Minister Thorne's son, Julian Thorne, has fallen ill. If Your Highness could send a miracle doctor to cure him, Minister Thorne might support you.
Well now.
That's a good idea, but where would I find a miracle doctor?
A miracle doctor from Cygnus will be visiting Viridia soon. Your Highness, you can invite him to provide treatment.
Cygnus. Good. Hire him with a hefty sum, as long as he can cure Julian.
Yes.
It's so late, you could have stayed at my manor. Why rush back?
We're not married yet. If I stay at your manor beforehand, people will gossip. It would only increase the obstacles to our marriage.
I don't care about gossip. As long as we're mutually in love and we have an engagement, we can ignore all that.
Of course you don't care, but I'm a woman, and my reputation is very important. All right. Once we're married, we can see each other every day.
Oh, right. Your medical skills are so good. Could you do me a favor?
Why are you being so polite with me? Tell me. Your business is my business.
Minister Thorne has an only son, Julian Thorne.
Oh, right.
You've met him too. He's been frail and sickly since childhood, and he fell ill yesterday. Tomorrow, you can visit him with me. If we can cure him, he will support me.
Okay, no problem. I'll go with you tomorrow.
Good.
Oh, right. About today, thank you for the clothes. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
This time, saving Julian Thorne is all on you.
Don't worry. When have I ever let you down?
Your Highness, why have you personally come to my residence?
I heard Minister Thorne's son is gravely ill and bedridden. I specifically invited a doctor to treat your son.
All right. Thank you for your concern, Your Highness. May I ask, what is this miracle doctor's name?
My surname is Vance. Just call me Dr. Vance.
All right. Master, the first prince has brought a miracle doctor, who says he can cure our young master. The prince is waiting outside. Let's go. We must quickly go and greet his highness. Your Highness, please wait here.
Minister Thorne, please go ahead. It seems brother is also trying to win over Minister Thorne.
Don't worry. I'm the only one who can save Julian Thorne.
She's certainly very confident.
Minister Thorne. Kalen, you're here too.
I came to save the minister's son. Brother, you have the same intention.
Of course. When I learned Minister Thorne's son fell ill, I was frantic with worry. I can relate. I immediately sent for the world-renowned master physician, Dr. Zane, to treat young Julian. Minister Thorne, with Dr. Zane here, it'll be a piece of cake, an instant cure.
Thank you, Your Highness. If Your Highness cures my son, our Thorne family will be eternally grateful.
Minister Thorne, no problem. There's no time to lose. Let's go check on your son's condition.
All right, let's go.
Wait. Minister Thorne, to treat your son, Dr. Zane is more than enough. As for my fourth brother, and the unlicensed physician he brought, they can leave.
Well,
brother, I must disagree. You invited Dr. Zane to treat Julian, and we had the same intention. But as for who can actually cure him, we'll only know for sure after a diagnosis.
Kalen, do you know that Dr. Zane, whom I invited, is highly revered in the state of Cygnus? He's known as the top miracle doctor in Cygnus. Even some of our imperial physicians in Viridia are his disciples. Are you questioning Dr. Zane's medical skills?
Treating patients is no child's play. It's not about who's more famous or older. That doesn't guarantee results. We must treat the symptoms and judge by the results.
Strange, she looks familiar. Where did this miracle doctor come from?
Minister Thorne. Another doctor means a better chance. We can't just listen to one side of the story.
Your Highnesses, both of you mean well. How about this? We all go to my son's room and diagnose him separately. Whoever accurately describes my son's condition and treatment plan will be the one to treat him. What do you say?
I have no objection.
Fine. Let this ignorant child witness my astonishing medical skills and learn a thing or two. Well, it's like this. A few days ago, my son found a bronze sword. He liked it very much. While playing with it, he accidentally cut his finger. The doctor bandaged it for him, but unexpectedly, after only a few days, he developed a fever, started convulsing, and became delirious.
A bronze sword cut his hand. The copper rust on it caused a bacterial infection, leading to tetanus. Indeed, it has a very high mortality rate.
Are you confident?
Yes, in ancient times, tetanus treatment was always a blind spot. Many soldiers on the battlefield died from it. However, I have penicillin and anti-inflammatory drugs, so I can treat it.
Dr. Zane, what do you say?
Although it's difficult to treat, it's nothing I can't handle. As long as I apply acupuncture treatment and combine it with medication, I can cure him. That's great.
Acupuncture treatment, I'm afraid, won't be very effective.
Nonsense.
All right, go ahead and try, but if you worsen Julian's condition, then the blame will be entirely on you.
You ignorant child, I'll show you what Ghost Gate acupuncture is.
Kaylin, this miracle doctor you've brought is so young and is all talk. In my opinion, she probably has no real talent or knowledge. I doubt she's even as skilled as Dr. Zane's apprentice. With such a level of skill, you actually brought her to treat Julian? Isn't that a bit too reckless? Clearly, you don't care about Julian's life.
Your Highness, please take your doctor and leave.
Kaylin, did you hear that? The minister's residence doesn't welcome you.
I trust Alara's judgment. If she says Dr. Zane can't cure him, then he can't. If we leave now, wouldn't that be standing by and watching someone die? I, Kaylin, would never do such a thing.
You.
Kaylin, you're really stubborn, aren't you? Do you really have to shamelessly stay here?
We are here, with the intention of saving someone. Julian hasn't been saved yet, so of course we won't leave so easily. Minister Thorne, do you really trust this miracle doctor from Cygnus so much? Aren't you afraid he might not cure him, or that he might not be acclimatized, and instead worsen the condition?
Well, nonsense. My medical skills are unrivaled in the world. There will be no problems.
If you're so confident, then let us observe. You go ahead and treat him. If Julian's condition worsens, we'll be ready to step in and save him.
This matter concerns Julian's life. Minister Thorne, you must look before you leap.
Well, how about this? Dr. Zane, please proceed with the treatment. Miss Vance, you can also prepare your own treatment plan. If it's effective, I will certainly reward you. She's not needed. Witness my Ghost Gate acupuncture.
This is bad. It's terminal lucidity. The Ghost Gate acupuncture stimulated the illness, worsening his condition. Julian is in even greater danger.
He's terminally ill. He's beyond saving.
What?
What a quack! His condition is indeed serious, but it's not beyond saving.
With my 50 years of medical experience, this kind of wound infection, afflicted by a morbid miasma, even I am at a loss. Under the heavens, no one can save him. He won't live past today. You monster. How dare you curse my son to an early death? He's terminally ill, on the verge of death. Unless even a god intervenes, even if you are a minister, do you think your family can escape its fate? My son, if something happens to you, how can I live?
Minister Thorne, my condolences.
I can save him.
You ignorant child, what makes you think you can?
Watch your mouth. If you dare insult her again, I'll take your life.
You can save him? I'm quite curious. What method you'll use to treat Julian? You're not just boasting, are you?
Of course I have a way. Minister Thorne, now. Will you allow me to treat your son?
All right, Miracle Dr. Vance. Quickly. Oh. What is this?
I've never seen it either.
Your Highness, please help me hold the patient's arm. I need to inject him with antibiotics and anti-inflammatory and fever-reducing medicine. Any later and it'll be too late.
Okay.
Now I need to rebandage his wound.
I'll help you.
HMPH.
It's done. He's safe now.
Really? It's that simple? Can he truly be saved?
Exactly. I don't believe it. These are just some cheap tricks. Grandstanding.
How pathetic. Even at this point, you still don't know what I injected into the patient, nor do you understand the root cause of his illness. All you do is mock others. Truly ignorant and foolish.
You call me ignorant and foolish? I am the foremost miracle doctor of Cygnus. Am I dead? Son, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? I feel much lighter. The pain is gone too. It seems I'm recovering. That's wonderful. Son, it was the fourth prince and Alara who saved you. How is this possible? He's really cured.
And you call yourself Cygnus's top miracle doctor? What a joke. You're just as ignorant and foolish as everyone says. Since we're both physicians, I was going to tell you the principles for treating tetanus and the names of the medications. But unfortunately, you're pulling rank because of your age, so I can't be bothered to explain.
Your Highness, please take your man away. He's becoming an eyesore.
Minister Thorne, I'll take my leave. Let's go.
My deepest thanks to the fourth prince and Miss Vance for saving my son. For this great kindness, I, Thorne, am eternally grateful.
Minister Thorne, there's no need to be so polite. All of this is thanks to Alara.
Miss Vance.
Minister Thorne, it's me. I am Alara Vance of the Vance estate.
You are Prime Minister Vance's daughter, Alara Vance.
That's right. She has another identity. She is my fiancée.
Good. Miss Vance, I never expected your medical skills to be so superb. It's truly admirable.
The last time I was injured and my wrist meridians, she also healed them.
Your Highness, you are benevolent. Miss Vance, you have a healer's heart. Your Highness and Miss Vance are truly a match made in heaven. This is a sign of great fortune. Your Highness, if you ever need anything in the future, I will certainly pledge my full support.
Minister Thorne, you flatter me. I hope we'll have the chance in the future to connect more often and work together to bring prosperity to the people of Viridia.
Yes. It's all for Viridia.
Minister Thorne of the Ministry of Revenue has taken Kalen's side. Our chances have increased. My family's threat of annihilation has been somewhat averted.
That's Alara Vance. Was that miracle doctor just now? Her? I never expected Ilara's medical skills to be so good. Was her previous image as a good-for-nothing, all a deliberate disguise? No matter what, one day, I'll make sure you both come to a bad end.
Minister Thorne, what did you say? You're here to thank my daughter for saving your son, Julian Thorne. That's right, Prime Minister Vance. Oh. You startled me. To be honest. Minister Thorne, my daughter, her mother passed away when she was young. And I've spoiled her ever since. Oh. She causes trouble whenever she goes out. Often, people come to complain. Oh, I'm used to it. Are you saying, I'm here to complain today?
Father, Minister Thorne, I have something important to tell you.
What important matter could you possibly have?
Recently, while searching for medicinal herbs, I discovered a large number of Cygnus people buying up our kingdom of Viridia's herbs, gathered in one place, to be transported to Cygnus.
This is a serious matter. It's no child's play. Do you have proof? This might be true. Ever since he was a child, my son has needed this medicinal cuisine to nourish his body. But recently, in the capital and the surrounding areas, many prized medicinal herbs have become unavailable. I thought someone had monopolized the medicinal herb market. I didn't expect this matter to be related to Cygnus people. If it's really people from Cygnus collecting medicinal herbs from our kingdom of Viridia, then we must stop them. If it's really people from Cygnus collecting medicinal herbs from our kingdom of Viridia, then we must stop them. Alara, tell me in detail.
Recently, I've been researching a beauty cream, but I was missing a few medicinal herbs. I searched everywhere, but couldn't find them. I found that very strange, so I followed a pharmacy owner and discovered that all the medicinal herbs in the capital were being gathered at the port to be sold to Cygnus.
Is that true?
These medicinal herbs are vital for our kingdom of Viridia. If such a large quantity is bought up by people from Cygnus, and our kingdom were to face an epidemic, the consequences would be terrifying. Father, Minister Thorne, you must find a way to seize these medicinal herbs. As for the money, it would be best to confiscate it. And this credit can be given to the fourth prince.
Alara, you're already starting to favor the fourth prince.
The fourth prince is my fiancé, after all, so it's only natural that this credit should go to him. You'll also get credit for personally investigating the case.
All right. Tonight, we'll take a team and go to seize the smuggled medicinal herbs from the people of Cygnus.
Who did this? It was hidden so secretly, yet it was raided. Everyone there was killed, all the medicinal herbs were taken, and all the dollars were stolen.
Your Highness. When I got there, there was nothing left. Only soldiers were enforcing martial law. I had to spend money to get this information.
When did this happen?
Your Highness. I don't know the exact time, but it should have been last night.
Last night? Was there any evidence left behind?
No. This matter was always handled by me personally. All relevant personnel were killed. Besides, I never showed my true face.
You may leave.
Yes, Your Highness.
It seems I still need to secure a marriage alliance with the Prime Minister's residence. Kaelin, I will definitely make Alara break off her engagement with you. Then, with the Prime Minister's support, I will have the power to stage a coup.
Greetings, Your Highness. Prime Minister Vance visiting my manor.
Is understandable, but why is Minister Thorne here too? Prime Minister Vance and Minister Thorne, why have you both come together?
Your Highness. Today, Minister Thorne and I have come together to inform you of an important matter. Your Highness, there's no need to worry. From now on, Minister Thorne and I are united in fully supporting you.
Prime Minister Vance and Minister Thorne, what is this matter?
Last night, in the dead of night, the Prime Minister and I apprehended a Cygnus trade caravan. They came to our kingdom of Viridia to acquire medicinal herbs, and we caught them red-handed. The medicinal herbs filled 2 large ships, and the silver amounted to $80,000.
Those damned Cygnus people. Prime Minister Vance and Minister Thorne, why are you telling me this, instead of reporting directly to His Majesty?
Your Highness, you truly are the god of war of our kingdom of Viridia. You are indeed honorable, devoted to the country, and not greedy for wealth. However, Minister Thorne and I discussed it, and we still wish to give this credit to you, Your Highness. As for the medicinal herbs and silver, it's entirely up to Your Highness to decide.
Where are the medicinal herbs and silver?
They are in the Ministry of Revenue's warehouse.
Let's go. I ask both of you, ministers, to accompany me to the palace to report to His Majesty. Let His Majesty decide.
Kalen, Prime Minister Vance, Minister Thorne. You three are all here to advise me at once. What is it about?
Father, I have something to report. Yesterday, my personal guards unexpectedly discovered a Cygnus trade caravan within the Kingdom of Viridia, smuggling important medicinal herbs. After I learned of this, I, along with the Prime Minister and Minister Thorne, made the swift decision to round them all up, seizing a large amount of silver and medicinal herbs.
Such a thing happened? How dare the people of Cygnus? How dare they act so brazenly within the Kingdom of Viridia?
Your Majesty, this is a matter of state where the culprits were caught red-handed. Please review it.
Kalen, your manners, swift action, and proper handling of this matter is truly a blessing for the Kingdom of Viridia.
Your Majesty, Prime Minister Vance and I have discussed this, and the fourth prince's merits should be rewarded.
Good. Since you two have advised me thus, I shall grant your request. Kalen, how do you think we should deal with these medicinal herbs and silver?
Father, I believe the medicinal herbs can be used for military medical supplies, and the silver can be deposited into the national treasury for unforeseen needs.
Good. I'll go with your suggestion. Kalen, you've rendered great service this time. I am very pleased. I hope you will continue to serve the country in the future, and live up to everyone's expectations.
I will not fail your trust, Father, and I swear to serve the Kingdom of Viridia until death.
Alara, we meet again. Thank you for saving my life that day.
Don't mention it. It's a doctor's duty to heal the sick. I knew you were a friend of the fourth prince. Your illness couldn't wait, so I naturally had to do my best.
Alara, where are you going? I'll go with you.
Me? I'm not going anywhere. I came to find you. I want to discuss a business deal with you.
What kind of business?
It's this beauty cream. Once it sells like hotcakes, it'll be an endless stream of money.
All right. I'll find someone to produce it for you, then we'll split the profits.
How can I be left out of something so interesting? I'll invest too, and provide a sales venue.
Really? So, it's settled then. The three of us will work together.
Good.
All right.
Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hibiscus Gallery. The first item we're auctioning today is this product, right here in my hands. It's a limited edition today, and each bottle only costs $20,000.
I want it. I want 3 bottles. I want 5 bottles. I want 3 bottles. I want 5 bottles.
Oh my gosh, Kalen, we're rich.
Alara, you're truly not like you used to be. You can compose poetry, understand medicine, and even do business. You've also become more cunning. But you betrayed me. Alara, you're forcing my hand. How can I possibly break them apart?
I have a plan, but I don't know if your highness would be willing to go through with it.
What's the brilliant plan? Out with it.
The Golden Water River.
The Golden Water River?
Many people live along the Golden Water River. If the Golden Water River dam breaks, the court will surely send someone for disaster relief. Then, who do you think they'll send?
Commander Gu.
Your Highness.
Go, break the Golden Water River Dam, then gather the refugees from the area and incite a riot.
Your Highness. The Golden Water River region has fertile land. That's our primary area for grain storage.
Kalen, he stole my medicinal herbs and money, and then got engaged to Alara. I want him to go for disaster relief and repair the riverbanks and die in the Golden Water River. Besides, we get 2 harvests a year from that land. We can afford to lose one.
Yes, Your Highness. But the farmers there rely on this season's rice. If the dam breaks and the losses are severe, the consequences will be unimaginable.
Obviously. Of course I know that. Didn't I say, I'll send Kalen for disaster relief? Then, if he succeeds in the relief effort, he dies a hero. If not, he dies a violent death. Either way, it's even better for me.
Your Highness means.
Regardless of whether he succeeds in disaster relief, don't let him return alive. Afterwards, we'll just frame the bandits.
Your Highness is truly one step ahead.
I can't believe this auction was such a success. $260,000. Ilara, where did you get so many treasures?
You have no idea. Let me tell you something. My mother was the daughter of the Medicine King. Ever since I was a child, I was taught everything by my grandfather. He left all his books to me. Whipping up a few pills is just child's play for me. It's just a pity I realized it too late. Otherwise, I could have earned so much more money.
So what are you going to do next?
I'll start production and delivery, of course. I can't just take the money and run, can I?
The Golden Water River Dam breaking, a refugee riot. I must request an imperial decree to pacify the refugees. You wait for me here in the capital. I'll be back.
The book says the Golden Water River is a prosperous place. The original owner and the first prince both visited there. Nothing special happened. This natural disaster, could it be that my presence here has changed the timeline? Disaster relief requires money. I'll provide $120,000 to help with the relief effort. You must return safely.
These past few days, she has truly been sincere with me. Now that she's donating to the relief effort, what more is there for me to doubt?
Alara, your donation of $120,000 truly saved our kingdom of Viridia from a dire crisis. Your contribution is invaluable. Prime Minister Vance, something terrible has happened. Minister Thorne, what's wrong? The fourth prince, after successfully providing disaster relief, on his way back, he was ambushed by bandits. He's now missing. What? The fourth prince was ambushed by bandits. This matter is no small thing. Someone must have colluded with the bandits to attack the fourth prince. That's possible.
The fourth prince is the kingdom of Viridia's god of war, a master of martial arts. As long as his body hasn't been found, he must be all right.
Miss Vance is right. With no news now, the fourth prince's fate is unknown. We must quickly send people to search for him.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Send more people. The more the better.
I'll go too.
You. Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous, Dad. I have medical skills. If I go with your people to search, as soon as we find the fourth prince, I can treat him immediately and prevent his injuries from worsening. This matter is of great importance. So please, Dad, grant my request.
Well, Prime Minister Vance. This is a matter of life and death. Miss Vance is highly skilled in medicine. Why not? Let her join us in searching for the fourth prince. It's better to be prepared.
Yes, Dad.
All right. Alara, on your way. Be extra careful and stay safe.
I understand, Dad. The fourth prince's belt. He definitely passed through here. I can sense his presence. He must be close.
Miss, we've separated from the main group. It's a bit dangerous.
What's there to be afraid of? Aren't there 2 soldiers with us? Oh, Kalen, you must stay alive. Otherwise, both you and the Vance estate will face certain death. Then my transmigration into this novel would be meaningless. You can't let me die in vain. Your Highness. Your Highness, wake up.
The fourth prince is severely injured.
He still has a heartbeat. Your Highness, I'm Alara. I'm here to save you. This is the best anti-inflammatory medicine. You'll be fine once I inject it. Help me out. Slow down.
You saved me.
Of course I saved you. I've been worried sick since you went missing. Why? What do you mean, why?
Why do you care about me so much?
Are you delirious from your injury? I'm your fiancé. If I don't care about you, who will? Besides, my life and the lives of everyone in the Vance estate all depend on you.
It seems Alara has truly accepted me, and isn't just putting on an act. The fourth prince is here. Kill him.
Stay back.
Overconfident fools. Wake up.
Wake up, Your Highness. Let me help you up first. Kaylin! You can't die. I've given you the best medicine and used everything I've learned in my life. You must survive.
Kaylin.
Don't die.
I can't die.
I already liked you. When I read the novel, you are the kingdom of Viridia's god of war, with extraordinary charisma and formidable martial arts. My dream man, my ideal partner, is just like you, clad in golden armor, arriving on iridescent clouds to marry me. I thought my dream was about to come true. I could win your heart, and we could be together forever. But I guessed the beginning, yet I didn't guess the end. I'm sorry. It's my fault I couldn't cure you. Kaylin! You're not dead? Am I dreaming?
With you. Loving me so much. How could I bear to die? Besides, you're a miracle doctor.
Useless. Didn't you say sending men would be enough to get rid of him? Why did Alara save him again?
I have failed you.
Go think of another plan for me. Kick 'em while they're down.
Yes, Your Highness.
Get out.
There's no need to be angry, Your Highness. If this plan fails, we can always try another.
Oh? What kind of plan?
Since Alara and Kaylin are together, it means the Vance estate is also on his side. If Your Highness cannot have something, it's better to destroy it.
I've long wanted to destroy it. It's just that Prime Minister Vance holds great power in court, with many followers, making him difficult to deal with.
but we can start with Alara.
Ilara? What do you mean? Ilara? What do you mean?
I heard. The Empress is gravely ill. Your Highness just needs to let her condition worsen a little, then suggest Alara is in the manor, practicing witchcraft.
But will His Majesty believe it?
After all, Alara's mother, who is my former aunt, was a miracle doctor from the Mirelands. She naturally understood witchcraft. We just need to frame Alara for helping Kaelin in the fight for the throne. Then, we'll target His Majesty and the Empress with a voodoo hex. His Majesty is a true dragon, will naturally be unharmed, but the Empress will not. Her condition will worsen. Then, what do you think His Majesty will do?
What a brilliant move. If this plan works, then the Vance family will surely fall.
If your Highness becomes the Crown Prince, you must marry me as your Crown Princess.
My sweetie, you're not only beautiful, but also full of brilliant schemes. If this fight for the throne succeeds, I will certainly marry you as my consort. After all, you are destined to be Empress.
I didn't expect your injuries to heal so quickly.
This is all, thanks to Miss Vance's medical skills.
Where is Alara Vance?
I am.
General Alden. What is the meaning of this? Someone reported, Alara Vance is secretly possessing items for witchcraft in her residence, and harming people with dark sorcery. His Majesty has ordered me to search.
I have never used any witchcraft.
We'll know once we search. Prime Minister. Imperial orders cannot be defied. Please forgive me. A clear conscience fears no false accusation. However, since it's His Majesty's command, please proceed. Search.
Found it. Let's go.
Alara Vance. This time, let's see how you'll deal with this. Even the fourth prince will be implicated by you. You remember what to do next, right?
I remember. What about my parents?
Do well, and your parents will be unharmed.
General.
This was found in Alara's room.
That's not mine.
This is a serious matter. I must take Alara back to the palace for investigation.
I've been framed.
General. Alara has been framed. I will accompany you to the palace, to see His Majesty.
I will go as well.
Alara Vance, you used witchcraft against me and the Empress. You practiced dark sorcery. Do you admit your guilt?
Your Majesty, I didn't do it.
The items were found in your room. How do you explain that?
Father, this must be a frame-up. Alara would have no reason to practice witchcraft against you and Mother. There's simply no motive.
Kaelin. That's not necessarily true. Perhaps someone has long coveted the throne and used her to perform this forbidden sorcery. Father is a true dragon, blessed by the heavens, and remains unharmed, but the Empress has suffered.
What a vicious scheme. If this charge is proven, not only will my Vance family die, but even my fiancé, Kaelin, will be implicated. This matter must be related to Damien.
Alara, what else do you have to say?
Your Majesty, I did not do this.
Your Majesty. I also believe that this matter is absolutely not my daughter's doing. Please investigate thoroughly, Your Majesty.
Father, I also believe this. This matter is suspicious, and certainly not Alara's doing.
Your Majesty has shown the Vance family immense favor, allowing us to enjoy worldly power and wealth for years. We are already content and deeply grateful to Your Majesty and the Empress. How could I be so ungrateful as to commit such a rebellious act?
Alara Vance. Still trying to argue? This time, your crime has come to light. We have not only physical evidence, but also a witness. Bring her in.
Lana.
I am Lana, a maid from the Vance estate, Your Majesty.
Lana, you accuse Alara of practicing witchcraft. Did you witness it yourself?
Yes, I saw it with my own eyes. Miss Vance would often be up late at night, muttering to herself and chanting spells. She also had some strange tools that seemed to be for witchcraft.
Lana,
You're talking nonsense.
you're slandering me and framing me.
Ilara, now that we have both a witness and physical evidence, do you admit your guilt? What is your motive for using forbidden sorcery to poison the Emperor and Empress? What is your true intention? Who are your accomplices, and for whom would you resort to such dark magic? This time, the Vance family and Kaylin are all finished.
Ilara, do you confess?
Since someone from my own residence exposed this, and insists I did it, then I assume she must also believe that the characters on this voodoo doll were written by my hand.
Yes. It's Miss Vance's handwriting.
Ilara, we already took letters from your room and performed a handwriting analysis comparing them to the writing on this voodoo doll. The results show they are extremely similar. It can be concluded that this was written by your hand. It is your handwriting. Now, do you still feel wronged?
Your Majesty, may I take a look to see if it's my genuine handwriting? One look will reveal the truth. Reporting to your Majesty, this is not my genuine handwriting. It's entirely Lana's fabrication.
Ilara, how long will you keep arguing?
If I didn't do it, I naturally won't admit to it.
What evidence do you have to prove it wasn't written by you? The handwriting comparison is very similar, indicating it was written by the same person. Are you still going to argue that someone imitated your writing?
Precisely. Because I'm left-handed, I'm a lefty. The stroke order and structure are different from someone who writes with their right hand. From the character Shaw above, it's also evident that this is a behind-the-scenes forgery. It's a detail the framer didn't consider.
Indeed, writing strokes is like wielding a weapon. The principle is the same. Different stroke directions mean different force applications. These writings are clearly done by a right hand. They were definitely not written by Ilara. Tell me, who instructed you to frame my fiancée, Miss Vance?
No one instructed me. I saw it with my own eyes.
Suspicious demeanor, flustered, clearly lying. Do you know? This is the throne hall. You're still framing my fiancé in front of His Majesty. This is a crime against the Emperor, punishable by the execution of your 9 relations.
It was me. No one instructed me. It's because Ilara is not only beautiful, but also highly skilled in medicine. I was envious and jealous of her, so I came up with this plan to frame her.
Nonsense.
Lana, that's not what you truly feel, is it? I know that you can barely read, and your handwriting is even worse. It would be impossible for you to imitate my handwriting. Tell me the truth. Who wrote this for you, and made you betray your master for personal gain?
In this grand hall. Is someone threatening you?
Lana, think carefully. This concerns your family and your 9 relations.
Reporting to your Majesty, the person is dead. Reporting to your Majesty, the person is dead.
This is outrageous. This matter cannot be left unresolved. Continue the investigation. Find out who is behind this. Ilara used witchcraft to curse me and the Empress. The Empress is still unconscious.
Your Majesty, I am skilled in medicine. May I please examine the Empress?
An illness caused by voodoo? You can treat that?
Father, Ilara is highly skilled in medicine. If you let her treat Mother, she might actually be able to cure her.
Granted.
The Empress has diabetes, and is now suffering from severe ketoacidosis, which is life-threatening. Reporting to your Majesty, the Empress's illness is called wasting thirst syndrome, characterized by yin deficiency and excessive internal heat, which is a dysfunction of the body's internal organs.
Indeed. The imperial physician said the same. The Empress usually controls her diet very well, but her condition has still worsened. Recently, she suddenly fell unconscious and hasn't woken up.
This is a dangerous, late-stage symptom of wasting thirst syndrome, ketoacidosis, and it's a very severe case. Someone must have been poisoning the Empress through her diet and medicinal cuisine with a slow-acting poison. That's what triggered this severe condition.
What? Is that truly the case?
That's right. I can state with certainty that someone poisoned the Empress with a slow-acting poison. This drug would have little effect on an ordinary person, but for the Empress, who suffers from wasting thirst syndrome, it's a death warrant.
General Alden, immediately send men to the Imperial kitchen. Round up all the palace staff who came into contact with the Empress's daily meals. Detain all of them. Also, search the Imperial kitchen for any other clues.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ilara. My mother's current critical condition. Can you treat it?
No problem. With insulin and specific medication to lower her blood sugar, and then some acupuncture, a combination of traditional and modern medicine. I believe the Empress will wake up soon.
What happened to me?
Empress. You're awake. I was so worried.
My head is so dizzy. Your Majesty.
Am I having my old problem again?
You passed out. It was Prime Minister Vance's daughter, Ilara Vance, who cured you.
Thank you, Miss Vance.
Your Majesty, you flatter me. A doctor should care for patients like a parent. I was only doing my duty.
Your Majesty, in the Imperial kitchen, we found crimson ginseng powder in a palace maid's belongings.
Crimson ginseng powder, while not a potent poison, can cause a rapid spike in blood lipids. If taken by a patient with wasting thirst syndrome, it would indeed increase the risk of poisoning.
Where is that sick palace maid?
She hanged herself, committing suicide to avoid punishment.
Now the trail has gone cold. But one thing is certain. The palace and the Vance estate conspired together, and it was most likely Damien and Serafina.
This time, I was so close to taking down Ilara, that little thing, and the Vance family. But I didn't expect Ilara to thwart it again, and I almost exposed myself.
It's a shame to fail at the last step. It's quite regrettable. What do you plan to do? With Lana's parents?
They were dealt with long ago. Now, even their bodies can't be found. Regardless of whether Lana completed her task, she can't be left alive, including her family.
Your Highness is always so thoughtful.
Serafina, those who achieve great things don't bother with minor details. At any time, someone always has to be sacrificed. Look at those so-called renowned generals. Which one isn't stained with blood? And those old foxes in court? They all climbed to power by stepping on others. That's just how the court works.
And me.
Once I embarked on the path to the throne, there's no turning back. So, Kaelin and I, only one of us can live. Understand?
Then, Your Highness, what do you plan to do next?
Next, we're going to make a big move.
Outrageous! How dare he betray me, collude with the enemy and commit treason? Truly despicable.
Father, please allow me to handle this matter. I will immediately take the Vance family into custody and interrogate them. I'll verify these treasonous letters.
Granted.
Where is Prime Minister Vance? Your Highness. What are you doing?
Prime Minister Vance, today we caught a Cygnus spy and found treasonous letters proving your collusion with the enemy. By imperial decree, we are here to search and arrest.
Impossible.
This is Father's command. If you have anything to say, you can say it during the interrogation. It won't be too late then. Guards, search the residence.
Yes, Your Highness. Your Highness. Using such tactics is truly going too far and breaking the rules.
Prime Minister Vance, I don't understand what you're talking about.
We've been framed.
Your Highness. These are the letters found in Prime Minister Vance's study.
Take them all.
Prime Minister Vance. Alara is not here.
She can run, but she can't hide. With the Vance family's downfall, she won't be able to escape either.
I made all of these. Go on, have a taste.
Then, feed me.
Just eat it.
It's so delicious.
Really, huh? Let me try some too. My cooking isn't bad, is it?
Don't move.
This is bad.
What's wrong?
Why are you so flustered? The first prince led men to ransack the Vance estate and arrested Prime Minister Vance, claiming he committed treason.
What? So, it's finally happened. I just didn't expect the first prince to make his move so soon.
This must be a slander.
People outside are saying. The first prince found some evidence. There are some letters.
These must all be forged. I'll go to the palace to see the emperor and beg him not to torture my family. They are all innocent. I've saved the emperor and empress before. The emperor owes me that much.
I'll go with you.
No, you can't go. The first prince acted so quickly this time. The Cygnus spies must still be in the city. Send someone to find them and arrest them as soon as possible.
All right. I'll send someone to investigate.
Your Majesty, Alara Vance requests an audience.
No. She must be here, about the Vance family's matter. Before the investigation is clear. It's better not to see her.
But she is also a member of the Vance family. Should she also be imprisoned?
She once saved me. And she also saved the Empress. She's also Kaelin's fiancée. This time, the Vance family's misfortune won't affect her. Alara can stay out of this. Just send her back.
Yes, Your Majesty. Miss Vance, His Majesty doesn't wish to see you. Please return.
My family has been wronged. I need to see His Majesty and explain myself.
His Majesty doesn't wish to see you at the moment.
If His Majesty won't see me, I'll kneel indefinitely.
If you want to kneel,
Then kneel.
what are you doing?
Cygnus spies. Take them all down.
Without proof, why are you arresting me?
You'll find out during the interrogation.
Miss Croft, please come with us.
Where? I'm not going.
You don't have a choice.
Alara, I'm here.
Kaelin. Have you found the secret agent?
They've been caught. Under severe interrogation, they've confessed that they are Cygnus spies. Also, Damien and Seraphina conspired to frame Prime Minister Vance. I'll accompany you to the palace to see His Majesty. All right.
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Put me down. This is the Imperial Palace. It doesn't look good if others see us.
What's there to be afraid of? You're my fiancé. We have an engagement, so we don't need to care what others think.
What? So that's how it is.
Father, everything I've said is true. This Gallia is the head of the spies sent by Cygnus to our kingdom. And he secretly colluded with the first Prince Damien. And Seraphina was also involved.
So, Prime Minister Vance was indeed framed.
Your Majesty. All of this is fabricated. Seraphina Croft is familiar with my father's handwriting and forged these documents. Not only that, in the previous witchcraft case, the person who forged my handwriting was also Seraphina.
It's hard to guard against a thief in the family. Seraphina Croft. Prime Minister Vance is your uncle. He took you in and treated you well all these years. Yet you are so ungrateful.
I know I was wrong. I was momentarily possessed. Please forgive me, Your Majesty.
Issue my imperial decree. Order the Imperial Guard to immediately release Prime Minister Vance and reinstate him to his position. Reward him with $1,000 as compensation.
Yes, Your Majesty. This is bad. The first prince is rebelling. He's already led the rebels to outside the Grand Hall.
Everyone's here. Perfect. Everyone's gathered. Saves me the trouble of looking for you all separately.
Damien. What are you doing? Are you staging a rebellion?
Father, how can this be called a rebellion? I'm merely purging the court of traitors. It's the Vance family and Kaelin, who colluded with foreign powers, attempting to harm your majesty. I led my troops into the palace to save you. Finally, father was injured in the chaos.
His Majesty is unwell.
Unable to continue governing. Therefore, he abdicated the throne to me, Damien, to ascend as emperor and rule the world.
The first prince. What nonsense are you spouting?
History has always been written by the victors. As long as I succeed today, the history of tomorrow will be written by me. Then, I'll write it however I please. This is called the winner takes all.
You are treasonous. How could I have raised a son like you?
Isn't all of this your doing? If you had made me crown prince earlier, none of this would have happened today. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself, you old fool.
You.
Damien, you're finally here.
Seraphina. I told you before, between him and me, I'm the ultimate victor. See? I didn't lie to you, did I?
Damien, you're truly amazing.
Seraphina, after today, you will be the empress.
Alara, compared to me, you are destined to be a loser. It was like this in my past life, and in this life, it will be the same.
In your past life, you also had memories of your previous life.
Thanks to you, I just recently awakened. I firmly believe I am the female lead of this world. You failed in your past life, and in this life, I will still win.
What makes you so confident?
Because I firmly believe this world will write my story.
I think you're overthinking it.
Ilara, don't waste your breath on her. We haven't lost yet.
Is it possible that Kaelin and the others didn't hear what I was saying to her?
Give the signal.
You
were prepared.
I knew about your treacherous schemes. So, I was already prepared.
Just as Ilara said, those who surrender will not be killed.
Take these ambitious scoundrels and throw them into prison. All ministers. My health has declined recently. Effective immediately, I hereby name Kaelin Shaw as Crown Prince. He shall enter the palace to assist me in governing. What do you all think?
Your Majesty is wise. The fourth prince is benevolent, wise, and decisive. He is the best candidate for Crown Prince. I second that.
Father, I request your decree. I wish to marry Ilara Vance in 3 days. I ask that you, Father, grant this.
Very well. Then in 3 days, the Crown Prince and the legitimate daughter of the Vance estate shall marry.
I finally avenged the female lead and gained the title of Crown Princess. The Vance family no longer needs to fear annihilation.
My dear. Let's go to bed.
Just because you say go to bed, I should? No way. The show